reflectivity service in the far-flung creation. He is not otherwise involved in the administration of universe affairs. Majeston is not included in our catalogue of Paradise personalities because he is the only existing personality of divinity created by the Supreme Being in functional liaison with the Deity Absolute. He is a person, but he is exclusively and apparently automatically concerned with this one phase of universe economy. He does not now function in any personal capacity with relation to other, non-reflective, orders of universe personalities. The creation of Majeston signalized the first supreme creative act of the Supreme Being. This will to action was volitional in the Supreme Being, but the stupendous reaction of the Deity Absolute was not foreknown. Not since the eternity appearance of Avona had the universe witnessed such a tremendous factualization of such a gigantic and far-flung alignment of power and coordination of functional spirit activities. The deity response to the creative wills of the Supreme Being and his associates was vastly beyond their purposeful intent and greatly in excess of their conceptual forecasts. We stand in awe of the possibility of what the future ages, wherein the Supreme and the Ultimate may attain new levels of divinity and ascend to new domains of personality function, may witness in the realms of the deitization of still other unexpected and undreamed-of beings who will possess unimagined powers of enhanced universe coordination. There would seem to be no limit to the Deity Absolute's potential of response to such unification of relationships between experiential deity and the existential Paradise Trinity. 3. The Reflective Spirits. The 49 reflective spirits are of Trinity origin, but each of the 7 creative episodes attendant upon their appearance was productive of a type of being in nature resembling the characteristics of the co-ancestral Master Spirit. Thus they variously reflect the natures and characters of the 7 possible combinations of the association of the divinity characteristics of the Universal Father, the Eternal Son, and the Infinite Spirit. For this reason it is necessary to have 7 of these reflective spirits on the headquarters of each super-universe. 1 of each of the 7 types is required in order to achieve the perfect reflection of all phases of every possible manifestation of the 3 Paradise deities, as such phenomena might occur in any part of the 7 super-universes. 1 of each type was accordingly assigned to the service of each of the super-universes. These groups of 7 dissimilar reflective spirits maintain headquarters on the capitals of the super-universes at the reflective focus of each realm, and this is not identical with the point of spiritual polarity. The reflective spirits have names, but these designations are not revealed on the worlds of space. They pertain to the nature and character of these beings and are a part of one of the 7 universal mysteries of the secret spheres of Paradise. The attribute of reflectivity, the phenomenon of the mind levels of the conjoint actor, the Supreme Being, and the Master Spirits, is transmissible to all beings concerned in the working of this vast scheme of universal intelligence, and herein is a great mystery. Neither the Master Spirits nor the Paradise deities, singly or collectively, disclose these powers of coordinate universal reflectivity, just as they are manifested in these 49 liaison personalities of Majeston. And yet they are the creators of all these marvelously endowed beings. Divine heredity does sometimes disclose in the creature certain attributes which are not discernible in the Creator. The personnel of the reflectivity service, with the exception of Majeston and the reflective spirits, are all the creatures of the Infinite Spirit and his immediate associates and subordinates. The reflective spirits of each super-universe are the creators of their reflective image aids, their personal voices to the courts of the Ancients of Days. The reflective spirits are not merely transmitting agents, they are retentive personalities as well. Their offspring, the Seconophim, are also retentive or record personalities. Everything of true spiritual value is registered in duplicate, and one impression is preserved in the personal equipment of some member of one of the numerous orders of Sekhoraphic personalities belonging to the vast staff of the reflective spirits. The formal records of the universes are passed up by and through the angelic recorders, but the true spiritual records are assembled by reflectivity and are preserved in the minds of suitable and appropriate personalities belonging to the family of the Infinite Spirit. These are the live records, in contrast with the formal and dead records of the universe, and they are perfectly preserved in the living minds of the recording personalities of the Infinite Spirit. The reflectivity organization is also the news-gathering and the decree-disseminating mechanism of all creation. It is in constant operation in contrast with the periodic functioning of the various broadcast services. Everything of import transpiring on a local universe headquarters is inherently reflected to the capital of its superuniverse, and conversely, everything of local universe significance is reflected downward to the local universe capitals from the headquarters of their superuniverse. The reflectivity service from the universes of time up to the superuniverses is apparently automatic or self-operating, but it is not. It is all very personal and intelligent. Its precision results from perfection of personality cooperation, and therefore can hardly be attributed to the impersonal presence performances of the absolutes. While thought adjusters do not participate in the operation of the universal reflectivity system, we have every reason to believe that all father fragments are fully cognizant of these transactions and are able to avail themselves of their content. During the present universe age, the space range of the extra-paradise reflectivity service seems to be limited by the periphery of the 7 superuniverses. Otherwise, the function of this service seems to be independent of time and space. It appears to be independent of all known sub-absolute universe circuits. On the headquarters of each superuniverse, the reflective organization acts as a segregated unit, but on certain special occasions, under the direction of Majeston, all 7 may and do act in universal unison, as in the event of the Jubilee occasioned by the settling of an entire local universe in light and life, and at the times of the millennial greetings of the 7 Supreme Executives. 4. The reflective image aids. The 49 reflective image aids were created by the reflective spirits, and there are just 7 aids on the headquarters of each superuniverse. The first creative act of the 7 reflective spirits of Uversa was the production of their 7 image aids, each reflective spirit creating his own aid. The image aids are, in certain attributes and characteristics, perfect reproductions of their reflective mother spirits. They are virtual duplications, minus the attribute of reflectivity. They are true images and constantly function as the channel of communication between the reflective spirits and the superuniverse authorities. The image aids are not merely assistants, they are actual representations of their respective spirit ancestors. They are images, and they are true to their name. The reflective spirits themselves are true personalities, but of such an order as to be incomprehensible to material beings. Even on a superuniverse headquarters sphere, they require the assistance of their image aids in all personal intercourse with the Ancients of Days and their associates. In contacts between the image aids and the Ancients of Days, sometimes one aid functions acceptably, while on other occasions 2, 3, 4, or even all 7 are required for the full and proper presentation of the communication entrusted to their transmission. Likewise, the message of the image aids are variously received by 1, 2, or all 3 Ancients of Days, as the content of the communication may require. The image aids serve forever by the sides of their ancestral spirits, and they have at their disposal an unbelievable host of helper Sekanophim. The image aids do not directly function in connection with the training worlds of ascending mortals. They are closely associated with the intelligence service of the universal scheme of mortal progression, but you will not personally come in contact with them when you sojourn in the Uversa schools, because these seemingly personal beings are devoid of will. They do not exercise the power of choice. They are true images, wholly reflective of the personality and mind of the individual spirit ancestor. As a class, ascending mortals do not intimately contact with reflectivity. Always some being of the reflective nature will be interposed between you and the actual operation of the service. 5. The 7 spirits of the circuits. The 7 spirits of the Havona circuits are the joint impersonal representation of the infinite spirit and the 7 master spirits to the 7 circuits of the central universe. They are the servants of the